Tariki ni mweri wa gatatu mwaka wa 2024 ni mwako kwate we mweri wa kumekoro kia bereria wega ni mwako wakwa agoku miananie ndaikaregete gikio kio memere kia nigetha ngoro gikumenyithia maria andiki aitu maitinda makihanga kaunti ciothe 47 handu ciaro maguku bururi-ini jawaito kacia guku bururi-ini ona ninge kuria iharo-ini ngoro gikumenyithia maria magitinda magituma thira no mbere ndaya twambe twamukire matemo mamo. Na gitio kinene tikira ukoro kigucia njongwa yaku nigetha ngoro gikumenyithia mauna mange maingi na njira ndikandikeru ni ria kwagetika wa boy wa jao mutaburuko uyu witu no ukoro kiwamukira kuria mwena wa Facebook ario Muthingi TV naguo mwena wa Facebook na kana mwena wa YouTube ario Muthingi TV na tukigira kiondo-ini gitu kuria kuma kuigira kaunti-ini ya Embu kuria irabu 500 niriketio kuhingwo o ni thutha wa cio ukoro citikiritio kiwatho o ni thutha wa mafitha borithi kuhithukira ireti cia njohi 1,500 iria cirahithukirio kana iria ikorwo ikihuthikanio duka-ini imwe wa cia wendia iria iri mwena wa kia Njokoma kuringana na Governor Cecil Mbarire uria umana gikaro na mafitha a ugitiri mwena uyu ni ugite ati Mbaara ya kuhurana na njohi ino no iguthie na mbere oho atongoria a matura kaunti-ini ino ni moreti gukorwo no igiririku wira-ini wao ni gukuhukia njohi thumu kaimana mwandikitwo wa Njiro wa Maina no ratuhingurira Mohoro Hwai-Ini.
Mbaara ya kuhurana na njohi thumu no irathie na mbere guku bururi-ini thikũ nini tu thutha wa thirikari kwambika mitaratara ya kuhukia njohi thumu makiria gicigo-ini kia Mount Kenya. Kaunti ya Embu ni imwe ya kaunti iria cigomeirwo makiria ni unyui wa njohi thumu nao ni thutha wa maabitha a borithi kuhithukia ireti cia njohi makiria ma 1,500 iria cirahithanitio duka-ini imwe ya wendia wa iria mwena wa kia Njokoma.
Hapa imeandikwa Zen Dairy Agrovet. Ni agrovet kweli? Ni dairy. Hii ni poison ya kuua watu wa Kianjako.
Kuringana na Governor wa Embu Cecil Mbarire ni augite ati matigotigitheria kuhurana na unyui wa njohi thumu kuona Mbaara ino no nginyagia ithire kaimana amu mbeu njithe ingi moreire ciiko-ini ici undu uria ni giconoko kuri bururi.
Hatutakubali club ama bars kwa village tena ama karibu na shule za watoto wetu ndio tuweze kuchunga vijana wetu na watoto wetu wakiwa shule.
Mwena-ini wake Minister wa Wonjoria Moses Kuria na uria ugucerete kaunti-ini ino ya Embu ni augite ati thirikari iri mutaratara-ini wa mbere wa kuhurana na njohi ndugugio kuona duka ciothe iria ciriendagia njohi ici thi wa ciringi 250 ciricukagirwo mahitia ma wendia wa njohi citetikiritio kiwatho.
Spirit ndio shida iko hii matu spirit ya chupa kidogo. Wamefanya uchunguzi utafiti umeonyesha kwamba hiyo chupa ya 250 ml gharama yake cost yake ni shilingi 250. Kwa hivyo tukipata mtu ambaye anauza chini ya hiyo gharama, huo ni mtu ambaye ana story ya kuambia serikali unanunua wapi.
Naguo riri irabu 500 cireketie kuhingwo kaunti-ini ya Embu atongoria a matura kaunti-ini ino ni moretio gukorwo makigiririka wira-ini wao na gukorwo mari maitho amu irabu ici citiitikiritio kwendia njohi kuona duka ici citire na license.
Na county commissioner bwana Jacobo tulisikizana kwamba watatuchukulia majina ya club zote na bar zote ambazo ziko kwa mashinani kwa village level ama karibu na shule, na tuko na over 500 bars and clubs ambazo tumepatiwa siku ya leo, ambazo tuko na hata jina ya mahali hiyo club iko, village ambapo iko na shule ambayo iko karibu naye, na hizo zote nataka kuwaonya kwamba hatuta renew license zao. Kwa hivyo kama unajua wewe ni mmoja wao na tutapeleka hiyo list on social media, ujue hakuna haja ya kuapply because we will not renew your license.
Ngiribotera Muthingi TV, rĩtwa rĩakwa nĩ Wanjirũ wa Maina.
Haya na tugitigana na icio guku mutongoria wa moho wa Azimio Raila Odinga githie na mbere kuhita itinere giturwa kia muikariri gite wa giturwa kia Africa arikio AU atongoria agwataniro ya ODM ni maiguithanirie ukanyita baro Raila Odinga matongoretio ni speaker Moses Wetangula ni maugite Raila niwe kinyanire ikiro cia gutugeria itua riu rugurikana agakorwo gitugeria itua riu ria Ruto gukorwo gicemania na Raila Odinga hamwe na mutongoria wa bururi wa Uganda Yoweri Kaguta Museveni.
Hiyo kazi ni kazi ya nchi ya Kenya. You can only be sponsored by your government to go to that job. And those who elect you are governments of the Republic of Africa, including the Republic of Kenya. Serikali tayari imesema na rais wa nchi Dr. William Ruto amesema tumepeleka Mheshimiwa Raila kama candidate wetu. Ile sasa zote tutafanya. Mtu kama Papa wa Roma nikienda to every African country. The president ni mtu tunajuana. Speaker ni mtu tunajuana. Vice president ni mtu tunajuana. Zote we are going to put on our jogging shoes to make sure we rotate around Africa campaign for Raila Amolo Odinga to be the next chairman of the African Union. And let's make it very clear, we are not taking Raila to be the African Union chair because we want to exit him from Kenya. We are taking him because he's capable of being the chairman of the African Union. Na yeye mwenyewe amesema, amefurahi, anapenda kwenda kufanya hiyo kazi, na tutamsaidia aende kufanya hiyo kazi. Majuzi
na tugitigana na icio nayo mitaratara mieru ni yambikitwo ni thirikari na gikundi kingi gucagurwo niguo guthuthuria aria mahuthiraga uhinya kuruta ciiko cia uragani miena-ini ya Kisii. Ruhonge rwa ugitiri ni moritio mafuate watho metagucagurania andu.
Been able to look at some of the issues, security issues in Kisii, which we want to address, especially violent crimes, murders, homicides, femicides, as well as family-related violence. There is a bit of that here. We've had incidents, and we thought we'd put our heads together and come up with a strategy on how we confront these criminal incidents so that we secure Kisii and make it a good place and make the people of Kisii go about their businesses without fearing criminals. You know, we cannot talk of a secure Kenya if any part of the country is not secure. So we must make sure every county is safe, is secure, and therefore that's why we are here. We have also looked at the increasing incidents of violence in political activities, which is unacceptable because politics is a healthy and democratic activity. It is allowed by the Constitution. Our Constitution in Article 4 provides that Kenya is a multi-party democratic state, and therefore politics is a constitutional and legal activity. It is allowed. What is not allowed, and what therefore is worrying us, is people who want to hide behind politics to perpetuate crime. And of late we have seen a bit of violent behavior in political meetings, and as the security managers of the country, we want to make it clear that we will not permit any person to hide behind politics to break the law and to inflict violence on the people of Kenya.
Na KPS waweji wa mahiga mundu gwitwo Elijah Mwangi uria uma mwena wa Tharakani thini ugite mafithani magukorwo makirora marua maria magwitikiria kuria mahiga magoro monekanete eji mahiga acio ani mahetwo nginya mweri wa kana niguo makorwo makigia marua maria mafatarainio. Nake Governor Muthomi Njoki nioritie thirikari kuhingura rabu niguo ithimi ciothe igaikorwo igikika kuu kaunti-ini iyo ya Tharakani thi.
Na weji wa mahiga utetekeretio kiwatho kuu Tharakanithi. Kuringana na PS wa weji mahiga Elijah Mwangi niugite maafitha ni magukorwo makirora marua mawitikiria kuria mahiga macio monekanete.
Established mining police unit. We have hired over 300 officers. We have procured vehicles, surveillance and monitoring and enforcement vehicles, and we do not wish that you find yourself being categorized as one of an economic saboteur. Dealing in minerals without the necessary permit or license is an economic crime. So we call upon anybody who is interested in this business to come forward, apply. It should be processed accordingly.
Niathite na mbere na kuga mweke wa mbere ukuheo eji mahiga aria mena muoroto wa kwambia iganda kuu niguo gukorwo na uthi wa na mbere.
We shall give priority to anybody who wants to set up an investment rather than anybody who is buying and selling raw mineral ores. And therefore anybody who is interested in any form of mineral in Kenya, we are open. We shall give you priority provided you show and demonstrate that you intend to carry out value addition of the mineral resources. I'm glad, Governor, those who have indicated that the application that we shall receive as far as the county government of Tharaka interest is concerned, we shall prioritize anybody who wanted to set up a value processing.
Governor Muthomi Njoki nioritie thirikari nene kuhingura labu kaunti-ini iyo niguo ithimi ciothe cigekika kuu. Niugite kaunti iyo muno mwena wa Tharaka wina mahiga maingi.
The identification of these minerals when they mine is not locally viable because they have to take their samples all the way to Nairobi. And most of the times, of course, when you look at the distance, the economic viability of the whole exercise, some of them give up and then rely on those brokers who come to buy the minerals, and sometimes they give them wrong information and they earn very little value for it. We have asked the PS that we are willing to give a piece of land in Tharakanithi, either in Manimanji or Kadwana, for them to set up a lab, and we hope that you have an answer for that, PS.
Girifotera Muthingi TV, Geto Wageshi wa Wachira.
Gatho cia mwanya wa Geshini undu wa riboti iyo na tugithie na mbere mundurume umwe wa miaka 36 na ikitio ngono mwena wa Malindi one thutha wake gukorwo agitua ndagitari thibitari-ini wa Malindi na kuria aragithia na mbere gukorwo akirigita arwaru noho akugia wara ndagitari akuma thibitari-ini ucio wa Malindi aikitio ngono kana hihi aikorwo agithuthurio ni maabitha a DCI na kuria aikorirwo kana kuria arekirie gukorwo agikio ngono.
hana training yoyote kama daktari. Kwa hivyo sasa tukaita wale maafisa wa DCI wakaja wakamshika wakampeleka korokoroni na mchungaji mmoja wa kanisa moja hapa Malindi ambaye huyo mtu alikuwa tayari amelagai wale waumini wake takriban 4 hivi wampatie pesa akisema kwamba atakuja kuwasaidia waandikwe kazi katika hiyo hospitali. So wale watu tayari alikuwa amempatia takriban shilingi 7,000 ambayo alikuwa amewalagai, na tukuja baadaye tukapata ripoti kwamba kuna watu wengine pia ambao malagai pesa nyingi sana. Sasa alikuwa akilagai watu, akija kwa hospitali anajifanya ni daktari na anajifanya na wasaidia wale watu, na kwa njia ile anapata hela kutoka kwao.
Jamani, tuwe makini na nawaomba watu wote wanaokuja Malindi Sub County Hospital wawe waangalifu sana, wasitoe cash kulipa tafadhalini. Sisi tuko na paybill zetu ambao kila mtu akija huwa analipa kupitia paybill, na nawahimiza na wasisitiza lipeni kupitia paybill, msitoe cash. Daktari yoyote.
Haya, na ripoti yo kuma ku mwena wa Malindi ni raikoro gitweka nyaga itoka mbere gakoro tugikiria ndakoro githie kurahi kuona ati ni turacokereria na mage maige gukoreka Muthingi TV.
Tere, mambo ni mawili, kufikisha, kumwaga na kurudi. Kulala ni mwaka mpya.
Muka we mse. Nini mbaya? Wewe kwani wani vile dereva anaendesha gari vibaya, lazima tususe. Anaendesha gari na kwa simu the whole time, hata angalia barabara. Mamiseni dereva tusimame. Wewe dereva wewe, mwaka iliyopita peke yake watu zaidi ya 1000 walipoteza maisha yao barabarani kwa sababu ya tabia kama hizo. Hautatuangamiza tukiona.
Naomba msamaha, nitampeleka vizuri.
Si wameomba msamaha. Sasa tuende tusafiri kwa mwendo wa aste.
Dere Smart hufikisha abiria salama. Ujumbe huu umeletwa kwako na NTSA kwa ushirikiano na European Union.
Save a Life nige kundi gitari gya githirikari kiria gikoretwo gigicenjia maisha ma andu ngurani Kenya yothe. Nginyagia haha nitucenjetie maisha ma andu makiria ma 100,000 through gutwara arwaru thibitari, gwakira aria matari na cikaro, kuhe andu irio, guteithia ciana iria ciureire mabarabara-ini na kuempower mbeũ njithi. Nyitanira na ithuĩ o muthenya nigetha tukorwo tukinyitanira hamwe guteithia na kugarurira maisha ma andu. Save a Life, transforming lives.
University of Nairobi is a distinguished institution of higher learning dedicated to nurturing your intellectual curiosity and pushing the boundaries of knowledge. From state-of-the-art laboratories to modern libraries equipped with the latest resources, we provide you with the tools you need to succeed. Choose from a wide range of programs designed to prepare you for challenges of tomorrow's world. Whether in STEM, humanities, business, or the arts, our strong industry connections and career service support will help you translate your education into meaningful career opportunities upon graduation. Join a vibrant community of scholars from around the world, fostering cultural exchange, collaboration, and lifelong friendships. Book your space now for September intakes. Log in to https://www.uonbi.ac.ke for a wide range of courses to choose from. You can also contact +254 020 491 0000 or email us at pr@ounbi.ac.ke.
Na nitwacokereria ngatho cia mwanya ni guthie na mbere na guikara guku kwa Muthingi TV meri Mohoro Hwai-Ini na tugicoka kiondo-ini gitu ni ati muruti wa wira wa county ya Siaya mundu gwitwo Nicholas Oro uria arorete na njira ya kiriga mweri muthiru nenekanire ari muoyo umuthi barabara-ini ya kuma Gisumu guthie ngina mwena wa Kakamega kuria auma muohe thiini wa ikonia kuringana na afitha munene wa utongoria county ya Siaya mundu gwitwo Walter Okelo ni ahurite mukonde ndeto ici na kuga ni makinyirie Nicholas thibitari-ini wa rifaro wa Siaya kuria rathie na mbere kwamukira urigitani ona gukiri uguo okironeranire ni magutabania uthuthuria niguo kumenya niki kiraikoruo gigithie na mbere.
I'm Caroline Atieno Oro. I'm a sister to Nico Oro, who we were searching for as from 26th of February 2024. Fortunately, we were called in the morning by an unknown person who informed us about the whereabouts of my brother. So when we heard of the incident and how and how they came to realize Nick was abandoned there, then we decided as a family to prepare and go to Vihiga, where we were told that he has been admitted to the county referral of Vihiga. So upon reaching Vihiga, we found while the doctors were attending to our brother and the county government of Siaya also reached and were there with my brother.
Kwa majina ni Mary Umolwach, bibi ya Nick. Ninafurahi sana moyoni mwangu kuona Nick ako live. Hata nimefurahi sana mpaka watoto leo wako na furahi.
Happy this afternoon to report that our colleague Mr. Nicholas Oro, who yesterday we officially declared is missing. Mr. Oro went missing from work on Tuesday morning. He was not found at his place of work. There was evidently some indications of a struggle, and so we notified the police. Since then, there's been a lot of concerted efforts to try and get hold of him. We are glad that in the dawn of this morning, today, just before 6, we got communication. I personally got communication from a village elder around a place called Buyani in Vihiga, notifying us that he had been found. First aid was administered to him. He was checked and his condition was found to be stable. We are glad that he's safe and is able to go through medication. He's now been transferred to the referral hospital here at Siaya, where he's undergoing further examination just to be sure that he's okay. So we are waiting for doctor's report to confirm his status and to advise on what other medical procedures that may need to be undertaken on him. But we are happy. As a county, we're very thankful, especially to his colleagues.
Na tugitigana na icio nake munini wa governor county-ini ya Githii mundu gwitwo Robert Manda ni ahagaritwo kuma wabici-ini yake ni arugamiriri a wadi 53 ni omekirite thairi ya kumuhagura na arugamiriri a wadi 15 kumutetera. MCA aya mahugarite Robert thutha wake gucukirwo mahitia mahuthiri moru wa wabici ungumania hamwe na kuya mahaki mugaru na watho gukiri uguo. MCA amwe ara maikwa magitetera mundu gwitwo Robert ni matetetie mitaratara iria bunge ya county ino irahuthira kuona ni mugaru na uria gatiba ya bururi yathanite. Mwandikitwo wa Njiro wa Maina ni uratariria ici.
Munini wa governor county ya Kisii Robert Monda ni ahagoretwo kuma wabici-ini yake, nao ni thutha wa arugamiriri a wadi 53 kuhitukia na gwikira thairi ya gukorwo makimuhagura, nao arugamiriri a wadi 15 makimutetera.
Pursuant to standing order number 60 subsections 7, I now declare that the Deputy Governor of Kisii County Government, His Excellency Honorable Dr. Robert Monda, has been removed from office by the Kisii County Assembly by way of impeachment.
Robert ashukirwo mahitia ma uhuthiri utagirire wa wabici, ungumania hamwe na kuoya mahaki mugaru wa watho. Kuringana na wakiri wa Robert niwe Katwa Kigeni ni augite ati maumirira ma kuhagura munini wa gavana uyu matinathuthurio na kinyi ona thutha wa guthikiriria cira wake na gweterera mathaa matanyihire 7.
Surprised. It would seem like what the voting pattern that eventually occurred after arguments, discussions, presentations for over 7 hours ended up being what exactly would seem to have been the likely event that would have happened within the first 10 minutes of the process.
So I'm not surprised that my colleagues were mobilized 53 number to actually vote, to come in and vote in favor of impeachment of the deputy governor.
Gukiri uguo arugamiriri a wadi kaunti-ini ino ya Kisii na aria mateteire Robert ni matetetie mitaratara iria irahuthirirwo ni mbunge ya kaunti ya Kisii ya kuhagura Robert amu ni mugaru na gatiba ya bururi.
We have just come from celebrating the death of democracy. But fortunately, there is a second resurrection, and we know democracy is going to resurrect in the Senate.
What we have witnessed today is a culmination of the conning, the political conning, the deceit, and the unrealistic character of Governor Mbaara.
The process that began in the Kisii County Assembly about 2 weeks ago has come to a conclusion whereby the majority of the members of the Kisii County Assembly have accepted the grounds that I tabled in my impeachment motion against the Deputy Governor, His Excellency Dr. Robert Onsare Monda.
Ngiribotera Muthingi TV, rĩtwa rĩakwa nĩ Wanjirũ wa Maina.
Haya, na tugitigana na icio nao andu matoekaine ni maingirire mugunda-ini umwe uria wi gicigo-ini gia Sigalai kuria maugirie neo ene mugunda uyu oho mambirie gutinia miti na gucimba migunda na kuingata ng'ombe cia aikari a gicigo giki akiaria na maihoreri na marakana maihorero ni marakara kuria maugire ati matinaheo notithi ya guthama ni igoti aikari aya ni maikitie ritana kuri thirikari ya kaunti ya Nandi gukorwo ikimateithiriria.
Kwa kweli chenye hao watu wamefanya ni tendo la chenye si ya utu, kwa maana hatujasafiwa na oda yote ya kwamba tunahitaji kuwa evicted hapa. Na pia hapa watu wenye wamekuja kufanya kazi yote ni watu binafsi wenye wako na mapanga na miti ya chembe. Hatujaona askari yeyote mwenye anafanya hii kazi. Na vile mimi naelewa ni kwamba saa zile kuna eviction ni askari anasimamia watu watolewe. Na watu pia upewa wakati ya kuwa upewa notice ya kuwa unahitaji kuhama. Lakini chenye hao watu wamekuja kufanya, wameng'oa sengenge, wamefukuza ng'ombe, wamebomoa kati penye huwa tunaoshea ng'ombe, wamelima shamba penye ng'ombe ilikuwa inakula. Kwa ile shamba ingine pale ile ingine sisi tulikuwa tumelima na sehemu. Sasa hapa ni penye ng'ombe ilikuwa inakula. Hatukuwa tumelima. Sasa ng'ombe wamefukuza iko huko nje. Hatujui penye iko. Ingine ni miti. Jana walianza kukata miti. Na vile mmeona hizo mamiti ndio zile ziko kwa barabara. Anakata na kusibeba. Hatujui penye anabeba na tujui anabebea nani. Hajatuuliza ya kuwa hii miti anabeba wapi. Tumepata tu kama inawekwa kwa tractor. Ndio maana tukakuja tukasema kama anasema kweli amepewa ilani ya kuwa atufukuze kwa shamba, ingekuwa heri watupee muda ya kuhama, ama kama ni kuhamisha vitu yetu. Na hii vitu ni vitu yenye watoto wanasomeshwa nazo. Sijui sasa watoto watasomeshwaje kuanzia leo.
Niko na uchungu kabisa. Niko na uchungu. Serikali ya Nandi County kama gavana ananisikia, ama senator anasikia, ama MP Ketur ananisikia, ananifanyia arfani, tulimpigia kura akuja atusaidie. Kashagwa wako wapi? Ruto wako wapi? Wae akuja atusaidie.
Ameangusha miti almost let's say around 700 trees.
700, around 400 or 500 blue gum and 300 cypress.
Na tugetigana na icio nake gavana wa kaunti ya Kilifi mundu gwitwo Gideon Mung'aro ni acenjetie obitha munene wa ucagura abitha munene wa uruti wa wira niguo kugacirithia motungata kuri muingi hari utongoria akieraniria na andiki a mohoro ari wabici-ini yake gavana augite ekite mogaruruku maya niguo kuhurana na ungumania thirikari-ini yake.
Sheria 179 ya katiba yetu ya Kenya 2010 kifungu cha 30-45-5 na sheria ya serikali za ugatuzi namba 17 ya 2012. Leo nimeamua kufanya mabadiliko katika maofisa wa kudumu katika wizara kadhaa za kaunti ya Kilifi kama ifuatavyo. Ofisa ambaye alikuwa anahudumia kitengo cha uchumi Jacinta Ismail sasa ametolewa na kupelekwa katika kitengo cha ukusanyaji wa pesa. Ofisa ambaye alikuwa anahudumia sehemu ya ardhi na mipango ya maalum na vile energy inaitwaje Kiswahili kawi ametolewa na sasa atashughulikia masuala ya miundo misingi. Ofisa ambaye alikuwa anatumikia sehemu ya ukusanyaji wa ushuru ambaye anaitwa Lawrence Bokoro sasa ametoka kwa upande wa ukusanyaji wa ushuru mpaka kitengo cha mipango ya huduma ya wananchi ya miundo msingi inaitwaje public works. Na Kiswahili yangu ni mzuri. Alafu Samuel Menza ambaye alikuwa akihudumia katika upande huo wa miundo msingi sasa ametolewa na kuenda kushughulikia mambo ya ardhi, kawi na mipango ya maalum. Ni hizo ine tu. Kuna swali lingine mnataka kuuliza niambie.
Haya na riboti iyo ni araikorwo gitwekanya kangega ukorwo tugiikiria ndwakorwo githii kuraigwa na ate gicokereria nginya kuria iharo-ini na kuongomenyithie uria ciana cia atumia cia gitinda ikigareka guku ari kwa Muthingi TV.
Kihoto kiunaga utamugete na kuona kihoto watho ni ufataranagia.
Watho ukoragwo wa guteithia mitugo na mikire ya maundu hari andu othe.
Na watho ugite ni 3 months with full pay.
Ndwagirirwo gutwarwo police station kana gutwarwo criminal court ni undu wa defamation.
Na nikio ni nawe tufatie kumenya uria mundu agietha kihoto giake.
Mwana ena right yake na mwana we ni innocent.
Kihoto iriko na muthuri na mutumia ai toko na indo ikwari.
Watho ni witikiritie ciana icio utigirwo.
Nyitanana nanie Wairimu wa Kimani guku kwa Muthingi TV o wakana thaa 2 cia hwaini tuthome na tuhiganie ciegi watho amu guku nikuo kihumo kia gutherema.
Karibuni na mwikare thĩ munjire niki kiaria kingi.
Pastor, mundu toyo okaga utuku biu na ndari uguo tene. Thiku ici ona thimu yake ndigikwira ndamehutirie ri. Ni password yekiraga.
Maundu ta maya nimo mahagurite ihiko nyingi. na ithuĩ Muthingi TV tugakũrehera tabarĩra ya mwanya ĩtagwo kwĩregeria.
Ũngĩkona mũndũ ciana cia nyarara muthu umenye mutumia ucio no monete
no nginya wambe wamũkĩre mũndũ getha thamake.
O mũthenya wa kiumia kuma thaa 4 cia ũtukũ nginya thaa 5 na niĩ Njũgũna wa Ngugi.
Rĩrĩa tũratũra mũtũrĩre-inĩ ũyũ nĩ tũcemanagia na maũndũ matiganĩte, mamwe magatiga ironda nene ngoro-inĩ citũ na mamwe magatuĩka rũgano rwa gũtũra rũheanagwo.
Rĩrĩa nengeria mwana wakwa iria, mwana ndarĩ na outlet, ndayambirie kũimba, mwana akĩambia kũrutĩra kĩoro kanua na maniũrũ.
Wathi kĩrabu no nginya ũrĩka ũrĩa andũ a kĩrabu mekaga, no wĩkore magerio-inĩ haraka mũno.
Konge nĩ arata matwĩkirie, konge nĩ endo aitũ, amwe makĩmenyaga arĩa angĩ matekũmenya.
Kĩrĩndĩ magucagia bangi magoka makanjoherera mũtĩ-inĩ, makahũra ngundi ta bag kama bag ya boxing.
Weka atĩa?
Sasa sijui niĩ ndioka tunohererwo harĩ na mũtĩ hau, lakini sasa the end of the day ndũrĩ na handũ ha kũrĩra.
Na nĩkĩo niĩ Teri wa Mwangi njĩnyitĩtie mũthiori gwethana na andũ mena rũgano rwa mwanya, tũgakorwo tũgĩikara thĩ nao magakorwo magĩtũhe marĩa manatũngana namo. Nĩ o mũthenya wa Juma thaa 2 cia hwaĩ-inĩ thĩinĩ wa tabarĩra ya rũgano rwakwa gũkũ kwa Muthingi TV.
Na gĩtĩo kĩnene njĩtĩkĩria gũtwara nginya kũrĩa iharo-inĩ na kuongũmenyithia ũrĩa ciana cia atumia ciagĩtinda ikĩgarĩka. Na tũkĩrika kuo kambuni ya wĩigithia ya Kamare gũkũ bũrũri-inĩ arĩo Sport Pesa ĩrugũrĩtie mũbango wa kerĩ wa Tujiamini Initiative ũrĩa ũkuona mbeũ njĩthĩ gũkũ ũkorwo maikũria taranda ciao mathako-inĩ na nĩguo gũkorwo ikĩmakũria kĩmũtũrĩre. Oho Sport Pesa nĩ maretugaga athaki arĩa magĩkorwo magĩka wega mbĩtĩka-inĩ cia gũkũ bũrũri-inĩ ona nja wa bũrũri kũrĩa meranĩire gũthiĩ na mbere kũnyitĩrĩra timu na njĩra ya kũmahũra njeki kĩmbeca o rĩrĩ maragĩthiĩ na mbere gũkorwo magĩthaka na igongona rĩraikũrio rĩkĩgemio nĩ minista wa mathako gũkũ bũrũri-inĩ mũndũ ũgwĩtwo CS Ababu na Mwamba.
The founder and the chairperson of Mega Stars Football Club. This is a team that is found in Kahawa, just behind Kenyatta University, and we are actually a new team, just started 1 year ago. We are taking part in the Nairobi East Sub-County League, and we also are the winners for the Cheza Dimba. It was 250,000 that's just been given today. Because you get, we travel as far as from KU to Kariobangi to Madare, and you get, we have these players who we have to carry. Their students, they are not working, they are not being paid. So it means as the management, we have to make sure that their transport is catered for. At some point they need to be refreshed. Also, they need to be motivated, right?
We really thank Tujiamini and Sport Pesa at large. They've really come along, they've really supported us, and I think this team is going to be a great ambassador of the grassroots back in home and in the grassroots football. Yeah, versus the community team, and currently we have about 30 players registered. Of course, we have management in place, and it's a team that really within the ward that we come, we're actually 3 teams that are there. So you can imagine 3 teams coming from the same ward competing in the regionals. That must be very tough. And so if you really can't prove yourself, then I think you won't get yourself to this stage. And so it's a big team. We are currently, I think, sitting number 3 in the Zone B of the regional table, and the aim is actually to be at the top of that table and play in the Division 2 come next season.
Currently playing Division 1 in the Kenya Premier League. We have a team that has small boys from 25 to 14 years that we are training, and with that age, imagine we are still playing in the Division 1, eyeing for the Premier League next season. For basketball, we have a lot of challenges. For example, for our team, you can imagine we are like 42. So in a day we have like, let's say 30 people on the court. So we have to have so many balls. That's some of the challenges. We have shoes that we play on the court. Our court uses a lot of rubber. So a month or two, if you are consistent on the court, you have no shoes.
We have 30 million shillings for the whole year, but every month we'll be awarding top winners for gold, silver, and bronze, and ensuring that those talents are uploaded to a website and are identified. So that's the whole essence of Njohi Embu. Kind of talent you can upload onto the platform and then you can get an award, because the whole objective of the platform is to identify talent. And then after identifying that talent, because SportPesa, we have the exposure. You can imagine you get someone from the grassroots who has no exposure, and SportPesa has that power to propel that talent to be seen everywhere countrywide. So that exposes even other sponsors. It doesn't have to be SportPesa alone, but it exposes that talent to countrywide sponsorship so that they can get the support that is required.
Na tugitigana na icio nake mutongoria wa bururi Ndagitari William Ruto nyitanire na governor wa county ya Nairobi hamwe na minister wa mathako Ababu na Mwamba na atongoria angi kuma guko bururi-ini nimegwikinyitie mwena wa Jamhuri Ground muciĩ-ini munene wa Nairobi hindi igongona ria kwambia guthondekwo gwa kiharo gya Talanta Sports City.
Minister wa mathako guku bururi-ini Ababu na Mwamba acokeirie ngatho mutongoria wa bururi-ini kunyitirira mathako na gukuria iheo. Oho augire Kenya ina ngwataniro na mabururi mangi.
Excellency, we have also made effort to compare the cost of this project with other similar projects. And I can assure the people of Kenya, compared to projects like the Alassane Ouattara Stadium in Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire, that hosted the recent AFCON in Cote d'Ivoire, compared to the new stadium in Kigali, Rwanda, the Mohoro Stadium, we have done a cost analysis, and Your Excellency, I can look Kenyans in the eye and tell them cost per unit, this stadium is way cheaper than those other stadiums. Your Excellency, this stadium is the centerpiece of our infrastructure development master plan, and we have already imagined what should be done in the rest of the country. You know, Your Excellency, that Kasarani is already under renovation as part of the AFCON hosting preparations. In fact, I'm happy to report that Kasarani is already at 30% of refurbishment. And by December this year, Your Excellency, will be inviting you to officially open a refurbished Kasarani Stadium. We are also on a blaze to refurbish other facilities. We are refurbishing Buhungu Stadium in Kakamega, which we have designated as the host venue for Africa's second-tier football tournament, the African Nations Championship, or CHAN. And we are already
Haya, ngatho cia mwanya mundu gwitwo Mwangi wa Gicohi ni undu wa riboti tugithie na mbere na kio kirabu kihambataga mbitika cia gonya kia KCB ni mathiete na mbere na mehariria mao mbitika-ini cia ikombe gia Kenya Cup kuria makang'ethanira na kirabu kia Menengai Oilers kiharo-ini kia Nakuru Showgrounds. Weekend ino kwa ihinda riri kirabu giki kia bengi KCB marugamire namba 2 ligi-ini na point 84. KCB magathie Kakamega tariki 9 mweri uyu kung'ethanira na kirabu gia Kabra Sugar kuria mahotana magatweka na bemwe.
It's a big game. I'm seeing over the past few years they've been one of our biggest competitors, so it's not a game to take lightly. There's a beautiful blend of youth and experience, so that should propel the experienced players forward and give the younger players energy to achieve what the others have. Like I always tell you, it's a game at a time. So with them coming from a loss, they're playing at home, they're wounded, so we should expect a tough battle.
Tumekuwa tukitick boxes zetu since season ianze. Yeah, we'll just continue taking them and fix what didn't work for us against Queens.
We're in high spirits, tumekuwa tukitrain poa, and we're prepared for the games. Yeah, we know we have it's a huge task coming from Oilers and Cabral. They are two crucial teams, matches that we are supposed to be sharp.
Haya na tugithie na mbere turoge nginya mbĩtĩka nene gũkũ bũrũri-inĩ arĩ cio mbĩtĩka cia FKFPL kũrĩa mbĩtĩka cia kana iria ikĩrĩ mĩrongo ĩrĩ na ithathatũ igathako maũndũ mũthenya wa rũciũ na maũndũ makahana gĩthemba ta gĩkĩ. Kĩrabu gĩa Talanta FC magakorwo makĩng'ethanĩra na kĩrabu gĩa Kakamega Homeboys kĩharo-inĩ gĩa Police Sacco. Kĩrabu gĩa Kariobangi Sharks magakorwo magĩthaka na kĩrabu kĩa Nairobi City Stars. Mohoro Youth magakorwo makĩnyita ũgeni kĩrabu kĩa Batoto Bamvinyo Tusker FC. Kirafu gĩtongoretie ligi nene gũkũ bũrũri-inĩ Gor Mahia makorwo makĩng'ethanĩra na Posta Rangers. Nao Bidco United makorwo magĩtũngana na kirafu gĩa Sofapaka. Haya na rĩu tũrũge merĩ matatũ nginya kũrĩa kĩa mwena wa gĩtarũ kĩa Rũraya na mbĩtĩka iria tũgĩkoretwo tũkĩrora arĩ mbĩtĩka cia English Premier League kũrĩa ikereka rĩa 27 mbĩtĩka-inĩ cia gĩkombe kĩa ligi nene ya Ngeretha. Mũthĩ wa rũciũ maũndũ magagĩkorwo makĩhana gĩthemba gĩkĩ. Timu ya Newcastle United makorwo makĩnyita ũgeni kĩrabu kĩa Wolves. Tottenham Hotspurs mang'ethanĩra na kĩrabu gĩa Crystal Palace. Nottingham Forest makanyita ũgeni kĩrabu kĩa Liverpool. Brentford makorwo makirathana na kirafu kĩa The Blues kana nĩkĩo Chelsea. Everton mang'ethanĩra na kirafu kĩa West Ham United. Brighton nao magakorwo makĩnyita ũgeni na kirafu gĩa Fulham. Nao Everton magakorwo magĩtũngana na kirafu kĩa mũnyabara mũndũ gwĩtwo Unai Emery arĩkĩo kirafu kĩa Aston Villa. Haya na ripoti ya mbĩtĩka cia kũrĩa ligi-inĩ ya Ngeretha rĩcio ligi ya English Premier League nĩyo ĩraikorwo ĩgĩtwĩtĩkĩrĩra gaturumo Mohoro Hwai-Ini wa ũmũthĩ. Ngatho cia mwanya kũrĩ we wagĩkorwo ũkĩrorera kuma rĩrĩa gũkĩire wagĩkorwo ũgĩikara mũciĩ ũyũ wa Mũthingi TV. Tũcokeria ngatho andĩki aitũ nĩ gũtigĩrĩra atĩ nĩtwagĩkorwo tũkĩamũkĩra riboti icio kuma kaunti ciothe 47. Mũharĩrĩria witũ auma mũndũ gwĩtwo Wairimũ wa Kimani, mũndũ gwĩtwo Paris Njeri no kiuma kĩndũ gĩgwĩtwo directing, nake mũndũ ũgwĩtwo Aizo no agĩtinda agĩtwĩkĩrĩra kĩndũ gĩgwĩtwo graphics, akaretwo gwĩtwo Bill Hanyagothi no agĩtigĩrĩra atĩ no agĩkorwo kĩamũkĩra riboti ici kũrĩa nenda-inĩ citũ cia ũkinyanĩria, nake mũndũ gwĩtwo Wathika agĩtigĩrĩra atĩ nĩtwagĩkorwo tũkĩamũkĩra tauti na mohoro kana nĩtwagĩkorwo tũkĩamũkĩra mbica na mohoro, nake twagĩkorwo tũgĩteithĩrĩrio nĩ mũndũ gwĩtwo Orondo agĩkorwo agĩtigĩrĩra atĩ nĩtwagĩkorwo tũkĩamũkĩra mũgambo ona mbica. Haya niĩ tũtũngane haha mũthenya ũngĩ nginyagia hĩndĩ ĩyo. Ngwĩra Ngai wa muoyo akwende akũige na akũrathime hwainĩ wa ũmũthĩ. Tũkorwo tũgĩtũngana kũrĩa nyũmba-inĩ ya mĩcemanio ya KICC arĩ ngoga-inĩ cia Soya Awards kũrĩa tũgĩkorwo tũgĩtuga kana tũgĩkorwo tũgĩtuga athaki aitũ arĩa magĩkoretwo makĩrirũkia bendera ya Kenya. Haya nginyagia hĩndĩ ĩyo ngwĩra Ngai wa muoyo akwende akũige na akũrathime. Tũrorikanĩtie atĩ we wĩ wa bata raria mwaki.